Sydney Sweeney is having what many people are calling one of the roughest years we've seen for a rising actress in a long time. It's rare to see a career shift this dramatically, this fast, and people on social media have not stopped talking about it. Fans say she has undone a lot of the goodwill she built over the years, and even unconfirmed rumors are circulating that co-stars may not be eager to share press moments with her. There's also online speculation about awkward dynamics involving Zendaya's fiancé, Tom Holland, which only fueled more discussion. From the internet labeling her Actor of the Year with the biggest box office flops to the string of back-to-back controversies, cheating rumors, questionable brand endorsements, scandals that escalated quickly, Sydney's public image has shifted dramatically. And through it all, she's refused to publicly apologize for any of it. What I want to explore is the idea that Sydney may have believed she was uncancelable, only to learn that not everyone can survive a non-stop controversy cycle. I also want to talk about what may be her final chance to restore her reputation next year, and you can probably guess what that is. Sydney didn't start out with this kind of chaos around her. In fact, she entered the industry with an incredibly strong trajectory. She chose good roles, she chose them thoughtfully, and she played to her strengths, her emotional range, her commitment, and yes, her striking on-screen presence. When she played Cassie on EUPHORIA, she stood out immediately. She was magnetic, unpredictable, expressive, and talented. I used to genuinely look forward to seeing her performance because she could embody 25 different emotions in a single episode, and it felt like the arrival of a major new actress. The cultural climate at the time helped shape her image too. Empowerment movements were everywhere. Everyone was talking about body positivity, autonomy, identity, and reclaiming narratives. It was the era of girl bossing, the peak of women's rights discourse, and constant conversation about representation and equality. Sydney seemed perfectly in tune with that moment. Her roles often aligned with progressive themes: The Handmaid's Tale, The White Lotus, EUPHORIA, and audiences took those choices as subtle signals about who she was and what she stood for. To many viewers, she felt trustworthy, aligned with liberal values, and one of them. But as time went on, some fans began wondering if she was simply adapting to the cultural energy of that moment rather than expressing her authentic self. That question began circulating back in 2021 during her family's themed birthday party scandal. Photos surfaced showing conservative-leaning imagery, and the internet reacted instantly. Sydney responded calmly, saying the celebration wasn't political and asking everyone not to make assumptions. The situation faded quickly, and she moved forward without much damage. Then came Anyone But You, her massive rom-com success. It revived an entire genre, made over $200 million, and cemented her as a bankable star. She produced it, starred in it, and turned a lighthearted rom-com into a global hit, something genuinely rare in today's film landscape. But a big part of that movie's visibility came from the intense speculation about her and her co-star, Glenn Powell. Neither of them confirmed anything, but they didn't deny much either, allowing the internet to do the work for them. Their chemistry practically became the movie's marketing strategy. Some people believe that taught Sydney a dangerous lesson, that controversy can be a tool, that attention, even messy attention, keeps your name alive. But that only works as long as the public still likes you. After that moment, the controversies began stacking up in a way that no longer felt clever or strategic. The bathwater jokes, the provocative ads, the marketing campaigns that many considered tone-deaf, it all contributed to a growing sense that Sydney had lost control over her public narrative. The situation escalated further when political figures mentioned her online, leading to renewed debates about her beliefs. And then came the American Eagle jeans ad, which many interpreted as racially coded. It sparked a wave of criticism that Sydney didn't manage to quell. Her response, saying she speaks publicly only on issues she personally chooses, came across to some as evasive rather than clarifying. By then, much of the fanbase that connected with her during the Euphoria years began to pull away, while right-wing media outlets suddenly embraced her as a symbol, something she didn't publicly ask for but became associated with nonetheless. As this was happening, several of her films underperformed. Christie, Americana, and Eden all struggled at the box office. Some believe the controversies scared audiences away, others think the film simply didn't land. Sydney responded to the Christie numbers by emphasizing the film's emotional importance and potential impact, which was sincere but didn't stop the criticism. Actress Ruby Rose then added more drama by criticizing the production and implying that earlier versions of the story were stronger. It wasn't a great moment. Then came the rumors, again unconfirmed, about Zendaya distancing herself from Sydney during upcoming EUPHORIA promotions. The speculation is based on the idea that appearing publicly alongside Sydney might send the wrong message about Zendaya's own values or political stance. Combine that with a resurfacing of old tweets Sydney liked about Tom Holland, and the internet had more than enough fuel for a new round of discourse. Add to that the rumors about her dating life, including claims she's seeing Scooter Braun, which, true or not, caused immediate public backlash, and Sydney's year became even more complicated. So where does this leave her? Surprisingly, not without hope. Hollywood has seen countless comebacks, and Sydney is undeniably talented. If there's one project that could bring people back to her side, it's EUPHORIA Season 3. It's her artistic anchor, her strongest work, and her last opportunity for now to remind the public of the actress they fell in love with. If she wants a comeback, it's possible, but it will require honesty, growth, and a break from the controversy-driven momentum she's been caught in. And that's it for this video, guys. Do you think Sydney can ever revive her public image? Share in the comments down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate you watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.